hello there, and this is King of China. Away, and we've got another game here today. We got Cyberika. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so we're gonna just call it that for now. And we're just driving into Cyberika outskirts. Now this is effectively an equivalent of a green zone, so it's pretty easy. You can do it naked. I had a bit of spare armor, and here's few tips on it. So I'm going to show you 100% of the outskirts, but I'm also going to give you all the tips of things I wish I knew before I started Cyberika. First thing off the bat, 100%, the most important thing in the game is you can shoot through walls and fences. As long as you've got a lock or you can see the enemy's HP, you can shoot through a wall. Now for shotguns, you still need to be relatively close, but you can also do it for shotguns. If you've got a group of enemies but they're behind a fence, they tend to get stuck, and that will allow you to hit them multiply and very easily, and it works. Next tip is cybernetics. Well, yeah, get that as soon as possible. Do not use your materials until you find some cyber stuff, and then do the cyber table. That's the first table you do. Screw everything else. Do what the storyline tells you. Do not put it in your shower. Do not put it in your kitchen. Don't fix up anything. Only your flipping cyber table. That comes first, alright? Because having shield and stuff like that help you survive a lot. Because that's another thing. There's no sneaking in this game. Zero. And because there's no sneaking, you basically get hit by everything. Your durability gets hit by everything. It's rough, and if you get to a point at the start of the game where you can't farm even this zone when you're naked and stuff and you've got no heals, you're screwed. So yeah, another one is head for the boxes. Try not to kill enemies. If you can avoid them, avoid them. Most of the time they're not worth it. As you can see here as well, a baseball bat also hits through walls, but it's the only thing that hits through walls. The knuckles, the knife doesn't do it. So only the baseball bat. Baseball bat is your long range effectively weapon. And as you can see here, you can just hit them like so. For the strongest enemies or the police, it works really good. Another tip, if you have no more space, you can always go back to your car at any time and store it on the world map at any time. Even in missions, it still counts, and it doesn't reset the zone. As long as you don't drive to another location, it's fine. You can just stock stuff up in there, because space is an issue. Space, there's no bags in this game. You have to get a cyber chip upgrade that allows you to upgrade your space, and then if it's level 1, you only get 1 extra space, and you've got to find it around the world, or you can pay to win it. But obviously paying to win sniper mods is random and you may not get it, so it's up to you type thing. If in its alpha stages, I don't really suggest it, but if you love café and you want to support them, then yeah, go ahead. You don't have nothing really to negotiate about. Armor, now this is the biggest thing I wish I knew as well. Every gun and armor has its own specific stats. So the armor I'm wearing now is chest armor. Let's just say it's 12 armor. You can get the exact same armor, the same color, the same name, and it will have 15 armor, but the repair costs are exactly the same. So what that means is, unlike every other game like Last Day on Earth, Frostborn, any other game, you don't wear your best stuff, you tend to wear crap stuff or whatever. In this game, you actually want to wear your best stuff, because your best armor stuff obviously blocks more damage and it repairs at the same cost as the lower armor. So keep checking your armor regularly, and obviously dismantle the lower armor. The armor doesn't really change in terms of its dismantling costs, which is really good. So yeah, the only time the repair cost changes is if it's green, and you can get a gray that's higher than a green, so keep your eyes on them big time. It goes for weapons and armor. All right, just get point on it, because you will feel the serious progress in this game when you get that on point. Repair tables to repair first after the mod thing. I suggest repairing the repair table for armor first. That's the most thing, but the most useful in the whole entire game is the recycle table. Get that as soon as possible, because you're going to carry and bring everything home. As soon as you get that recycle table, just recycle all of it. Alright, so that's 100% outskirts cleared. That's how you do it pretty much. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.